Hey guys, welcome back to SLT Learning, and this is Ankit Prajapati, and today we're gonna cover one more questions in our playlist for TestNG related interview questions for automation engineers. So if you are preparing for interviews or if you are applying for a job, I would recommend it. There is one playlist that I have created, and I have combined all the questions, Selenium related questions, the basic automation questions, then Java related, how you can put coding stuff in your interviews, and almost each and every concept that, and we are also covering more concept. Okay guys, like playwright related interview questions that I have created separate playlist. There are 80 questions that we have covered. You can refer those questions, and for us all the questions we put in such a way it will be short for you to understand, and you will get the syntax upfront on your screen, so you can easily answer based on syntax related questions as well. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna cover today. So how do you implement data-driven testing using the TestNG data provider? Okay. So sometimes they will not use this one. They just says how do you implement data-driven testing? Okay, simple. How do you implement data-driven testing in Selenium? Not in TestNG. This is Selenium. So you can just say we can implement data-driven testing, right, using the data provider with the help of the TestNG unit testing framework. And how you can utilize data provider? There are certain steps. If you follow the steps, then you can implement it successfully. Okay, so sometimes when you see the syntax on the screen, I would recommend it try the syntax on your side. If you fail, if you are not able to perform, just let our team know. One of us will guide you how to do that particular things. Okay guys, so just says data provider is the TestNG annotation that provide the data to test method. Okay, this will provide the data to the test method at the data provider. That means if you want to run the same test case on a multiple set of data, like a black block testing, you have different set of inputs and you want to see the different outputs. At that time, you can go with the data driven testing. Okay, and this will help to achieve the data driven testing in Selenium and in the TestNG. So what would be the syntax, guys? Let's see the syntax of this particular question. So create a method with data provider annotation. So first you need to create a method. So get login data, you see, and data instead of test, I have put over here data provider, and name of the data provider will be login data. And what is the method name? Get login data, and this is the array it gonna return me. Okay, two-dimensional array. So it will return new object, and this is the three set of values: username and password, username and password, and username and password. So this is the one syntax, and I will say understand this syntax. 99% when they ask this question, they will ask you, can you write the syntax of this one? Because most of the times we remember the passing the attribute on at the rate test annotations, but over here we need to first create a method with data provider annotation. So this is the method we have created. Now what we need to do, link the data provider to your test case. So now we just says test, and we need to pass similar syntax. Data provider, D will be small, P will be capital. Data provider is equal to login test. We need to pass this name. Okay, login test. Now how many? Two dimensional. Okay, so that means from this particular data provider we will get the two values, value 1 and value 2. So based on that, I just says value 1 in a parameters, in our method parameters, right, string username and password. So first one will be the username based on this one. Okay, based on this one you need to remember. So this one will be your username and this one will be your password, but you are giving the customized variable name over here. Okay, so suppose we have city and address, city and state. So based on the first one would be city, then we consider first value will be city. Okay, and we have provide not the integer or string array, we have provide the object array, so it will be easy for you to manage over here. And now system.out.println testing with, you can just simply say username and print, and when you execute this particular command, it will pass this value username 1, password 1, and username 2, password 2, and it will run this particular test case 3 times, because 3 set of data that we have given over here. So it will execute this particular test method 3 times and will show the different outcomes. This will be very useful when you are doing the positive and negative testing of the same test case with a different set of data. Okay guys, so this is very useful. And how you can achieve the data driven testing in a TestNG, you can just say data provider, and once you just say data provider annotations, you give a name, then utilize that name as a data provider over here, and just say you need to make sure the name and the array size will be the number of argument or number of parameters you're passing over here for your method. Okay, So method name in dataProvider must match with the name used in over here. So this login data should be matched with this login data. The case sensitive will be there, so just make sure you utilize like that way. Okay, you can also return the data from the Excel CSV database side using the Apache POI or JDBC connector driver, but this is the different way of doing the data driven testing, but this is the simple way, and this is more than enough for you to answer in an interview. Okay guys, so if you have faced any such questions in your TestNG, if you want us to come up with kind of syntax for you in proper way, please let us know, comment in the the comment box, and our team will get back to you guys. Yeah, thank you for watching this video.